Hi everyone, welcome back to the Use Your Stamp collaboration hosted by My World on OKC, Sandra Crafty Mom, and Cheryl Wim. I can't remember the rest of her YouTube channel name, but all of the ladies that host it will be in the description box, as well as My World on OKC's Facebook group. So you can click on any of those links and it'll take you there. I'm working on another project, and I had pulled out some stamps to see if I want to use them, and I was like, hey, I can use this gorgeous girl mermaid, I think it's called a washed away, in the project. And I had used a small one actually in the project. The big one was too big, but I felt like, you know, this little one could be a bonus. I'll probably have to cut it down to put it in the envelope. And I only did 2, so I was trying to do more than one giveaway, but I think I'll just have to use those extra stamps in another giveaway later on in the year. So right here is just this one little issue. I think I did something to my platform. I wiped off the wrong spot, so that's why I don't know. That's how it looks. And I did have a little bit of a hard time stamping the stamp out, getting the image to come out. And I think it's because my ink is needing some volume. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started. I did use 110 cardstock, and hopefully my fingertips are not rubbing off this little ink. I don't even know why I did that. I have some other projects going on the desk and in the head. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to put this one to the side because this one has clearly a better stamped image than this one, in my opinion. So this is how the stamped image look. I do have it on the platform. So it's like a few colors, but I'm not going to do it this color. I'm going to do a different color. I'm using Azure markers. The one thing I think that I said when I first got this, I wish they would have just let her hair flow over her chest, because in this one it kind of look, even though she's an innocent little mermaid, she doesn't look adult. She looks like a kid, in my opinion. So I don't know. And you know, I have a question about mermaids. This one may be a little bit long. I haven't talked on one of these in a long time, in forever. I don't think. I'm going to use these markers, and this is the dusk markers. I did get these from Tuesday morning. If you want to, you can see if they still have them in stock. But on this one, the flesh tone, it does not look like that. It's a very dark skin tone, in my opinion. But we're going to use it because it comes out very smooth. I'm not going to color this image up though. So let's get started. See how dark it is, and this is flesh tone. This little face looks like a teacup, right? Because they only have eyes, they don't have, you know, no facial expressions. Although I think that looking at them, you can kind of put your own idea how they're actually feeling or looking. At least I do. You know, I always kind of throw something in on them to give them something. We're going to go with this greenish color right here. It is called light green, which I don't think is very light. I think it's kind of dark. We're going to do this one, and then these pink, as well as this purple, which is called violet. So let me just do a little quick test on the side. Okay, that's not too dark. And I did a mermaid this week that I'm absolutely in love with. She has scales, so I went and colored each one of her scales individual, different little colors. And I'm doing this because on the image she does have some little coloring on her tail, so that's why I'm just dabbing it in. But once I take the marker and color over it, I don't know for sure, I think it might blend in a little bit. We'll see. And then I'm going to take some pink and do the same thing right in the same areas where these little scales are at. I stamped out a stamp. You know, I always say this, sometimes when I stamp out stamps, I'm like, I could probably do that. You know, like draw the image or whatever. And then some stamps, I'm like, that is really cool. Like, I'm not saying I could draw this one, or I could have done, you know, I can. I'm not saying that. But I stamped out a stamp earlier this week, and I was just like, this is some good line art, because I don't think that I could you know, I wasn't like, ooh, I could have probably did that. You see how it's coming out? Let's see if we can't get in a little bit closer. So I like that this green, it kind of looks like a fish in the water, the color. And I think that these colors will do great together. I guess they are great together because they're already combined, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and finish cleaning this up and come back and do her hair with you all. Okay, so here we are with her hair. And I am going to just use the pink, and then I'm going to use the violet. Now this violet, in my opinion, is not as deep as some of the other violets that I have, which I'm grateful and thankful for. As I've been talking the whole year and probably some of last year, these dark colors, the violet, the deep purple color, and even the dark blue colors are not, we're not really on speaking terms because it's too dark. It's too dark. So it is Easter weekend. I hope that you all enjoy your weekend. I also hope that you stay safe. You keep your eye out for any shenanigans that may go on over the weekend or in general. Yesterday I had to run and take care of some business. So my son, he had left and came home, and then we had to leave back out again. But if you have small children, you know, at a certain age, they take their clothes off, their shoes. He hasn't really started taking off, which I hope, you know, we just passed that, as Tommy Pickles would call it, the naked stage, where they always are naked. He did it a little bit before we moved back home, and he does it from time to time, but he'll have like on his shirt, and then I'll tell him to put on his pants, and he'll just grab a random pair of shorts. He'll go find one in his dresser drawer and just throw them on, because maybe he doesn't like those pants mentally. I don't know why he does it, but he, you know, he does it. But yesterday I was like, put your shoes and socks on so we can go bye-bye. And he can't find his shoes and socks, but his shoes are literally here. And wherever he's kicked his socks off are there. I was like, I am not going to be looking for your shoes and socks. You know, I tell him, I say, take your shoes off and put them right here. No, he wants to put one in the kitchen and one in the bathroom. So of course you can't find them. So we had, you know, I was racing against the clock. The place closed at 5 o'clock, and we left the house at 4:30. Now, if you know anything about traffic, and then today is probably a holiday for some people because it's Good Friday, traffic galore. People getting off work, people maybe going to work for the second shift. I don't know. But I got to the bank, it was like 5 o'clock on the dot, and he let me come through, which is so great. I'm so grateful for them. I really had to take care of some business. I had to get some things notarized and faxed out. So that was great that the lady helped me. Anyway, talking about him getting naked and his shoes and stuff. It's just so crazy. Like when you're in a rush and you're like, hurry, 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 hurry. Everybody's in the way, right? So with today being Good Friday, it may be more people on the road. Traffic may be crazier than normal. So, you know, just be careful, watch out. And I was on the phone with my aunt, and she was like, yeah, she drives the city bus in Houston. So I'm always telling her to be careful with her, you know, with the people and driving. So I'm going to use an orange color to color this shell. I feel like she's getting ready to make a phone call. All these mermaids in their phones. The other one had like a, I guess a conch shell. Is that what it's called? Conch shell. And then this one, I think this is the old school flip phone, right? Don't mind me. Don't mind me. This is a long video. I do apologize, kinda. But we'll be finished soon. And then you can tell me what you think about this in the comment section. I don't know what's going on with me in this hair lately. I have like 2 more videos to film today, and they are all coming out One is coming out today, and then the other one, I don't know when it's coming out. I may not even get a chance to do it because I feel like this next video is going to hurt me very, very badly, mentally at least. So this is the completed project. I hope that you have enjoyed the little random chit-chatty and coloring. I think she's really pretty, and I do love that color, the skin tone color. Just, I don't know. And I like Azure markers better than I like the Firefly marker. I guess Royal Langlin is a lot better than that brand. So thank you all for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.